Well, let's think about application of cement under deep sea conditions. Recently, people pay attention to the effective use of marine environment. What do you imagine? For example, energy power sources like offshore wind power and tidal power, civil resources, and sovereign city. Cement can be a base material of this application. However, there is less study of durability of cement materials under deep sea conditions. For example, how cement react under deep sea. So we have already investigated the durability of cement materials under deep sea conditions. Mortars using Portland cement as a binder were exposed under deep sea conditions like temperature about 4 degrees, water depth 1,680 meter, pressure about 70 megapascal. After 608 days, the specimens were salvaged. This figure shows specimens which were exposed on the deep sea for 600 days. The specimen did not maintain the original shape, and the surface was collapsed when touched by hand. Results from several analyses showed the change of hydrate phase, like leaching of calcium, the dissolution of formaldehyde, and decalcification of calcium silicate hydrate, and formation of magnesium phase, like brucite and MSH, and hydrotalcite-like phase. Finally, the formation of salmonite and ettringite. This change can contribute to the disintegration of mortar. Usually, cement materials do not suffer only for 608 days under shallow sea conditions. So these changes were accelerated significantly by the exposure to deep sea conditions compared to the typical deterioration which has been reported in shallow seas. Then, what are the possible factors under deep sea conditions? We think there are mainly two possible factors influencing the durability of cement-based materials under deep sea conditions. One is higher hydraulic pressure. The other is low temperature condition, which can lead chemical degradation. In this presentation, we investigate chemical properties of cement paste under low temperature seawater conditions. As for experimental, specimens of cement paste were prepared with the size of 50 by 100 mm. All specimens were cured for 28 days under sealed conditions at 20 degrees before the immersion test. Immersion test was conducted at about 4 degrees. Seawater flowed constantly in the floating chamber. Same EDX and silicon NMR of the specimens after 92 days of immersion was measured. These figures show visual change of the specimens immersed for 43, 71, and 92 days. After 43 days, the specimen maintained its original shape and white precipitate was formed on the surface. After 71 days, the specimen was seriously damaged. Some part of the surface was scaled, and it became soft and mushy. After 92 days, the damage of the specimen became more pronounced. This is an image by same montage of the surface of the specimen immersed for 92 days. Numerous cracks were generated in parallel from the surface toward the inside. The cracks were hardly filled with hydrate. EDS spot analysis was performed on two different sections of the specimen, damaged area and center part of the specimen. Now, I'd like to show you the data from EDS spot analysis. This figure shows plot of silicon calcium ratio as a function of the aluminum calcium ratio. A typical ADS dot plot of shear set is plotted around here. And ideal points of protondiide, monosulfide, and ettringite were also shown in this figure. This figure shows the result of center part of the specimen, which was hardly damaged. The center part of the specimen is mainly consisted of protondiide and shear sedge and monosulfide. On the other hand, on the damaged area, shear sedge was estimated, but protondiide was not estimated. Solubility of protondiide increases linearly with decreasing ambient temperature. So, under low temperature conditions like deep sea, the dissolution of protondiide could be accelerated compared to shallow seas. In the next slide, I'll show you the result of silicon NMR. Normally, Q1 and Q2 appears in shear sedge formed by cement hydration. Decalcification of shear sedge results in an increase of Q2-Q1 ratio. Because polymerization of silicon is accelerated by the leaching of calcium. Further progress of the decalcification could lead to the appearance of Q3. This result indicates that decalcification of shear sedge became pronounced at the surface of the specimen. Furthermore, formation of thaumasite was also confirmed with a resonance at octahedral coordination. Thaumasite favors low temperature condition, and thaumasite can also contribute to the deterioration of specimen surface due to its weak structure. Here you can see the thermodynamic modeling which is used to calculate the effect of seawater on the hydrate with different temperatures. The right-hand side of the figure displays the paste composition in the unaffected core of the specimen. From the right to the left, seawater is added to hydrate, which represents the gradual changes from the core towards the surface of the immersed specimen. What is the difference between 5-degree and 20-degree conditions? Looking at the left side of both figures, it can be seen that the volume of shear sedge under low temperature is smaller than that under 20-degree conditions. Instead, the formation of MS sedge increased under low temperature condition. However, from our result, the formation of MS sedge was not estimated even though it was formed under deep sea condition. We interpreted that deterioration of the specimens could be caused firstly by the leaching of calcium from protandite and shearsite and formation of somatite, which lowers the density of the specimen surface and/or peels off the surface. And then magnesium ions might infiltrate and MSH are formed. Finally, I'd like to summarize the main findings of this study. The specimens of paste were immersed under low-temperature seawater by using floating chamber. The specimen was damaged drastically in only 92 days. Under low-temperature seawater conditions, the leaching of calcium from protandite and CSH was pronounced, and it can contribute to the deterioration. Precipitation of the somatite can also contribute to the deterioration. So the low temperature can greatly affect the deterioration of cement materials under deep sea conditions. Thank you for your attention. これで音入ってなかったら最悪ですね。